So you've just spent a ton of time writing that blog that's been on your head for the longest time. And you finally did it. You wrote the blog, maybe you did some SEO, maybe you did some research, heck, you even added a custom image. But the real question is now, how do you get people to actually stop by and read the stupid thing? I mean, there's so many blogs out there. What is it that you could do to get more people to read that thing? Well, in today's video, we're going to go over 5 ways to get people to read your blog and 5 ways to get people to find it. But stay tuned, because at the end, I'm also going to share one of my very favorite tools that costs next to nothing for easy automated blog promotion. And then if we're lucky, I might even walk you through how I, as a social media marketer, use blogs all the time to convert website visitors and blog readers into actual qualified leads. So let's get started. I want to tell you who I am. I'm David Pride. I own Social Impressions, and I help companies all over the world with their social media marketing. And I do a lot of speaking from stages about mental health and entrepreneurship. My channel focuses on business, marketing, and finding life's balance between these things, pursuing success while also pursuing your own business. If that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and give me a subscribe. Ring the bell. To get started, we're going to go ahead and navigate over to my website and find a blog that we want to promote. Now, this blog here is about 20 tips that will help you have success with Facebook Live in 2020. It's a little bit of an older blog, but it is one that continues to live on with evergreen content. We're just going to pull a quick one from here. Ask viewers to subscribe to your live broadcast during your video. Tell them to click follow so they can get notifications when you go live, right? Well, that's a pretty easy one, but also we could turn that into a tweet really easy. We could say, you know what, we want to use this exact quote. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to open up my buffer extension, and it's going to pop this baby open. And then we're just going to go right over to my Twitter. And here it is. Ask viewers to subscribe to live broadcasts. Tell them that you can click follow to get more notifications to go live. Okay, well, that's great. Well, I'm going to go ahead and delete the little quotation marks from it so it doesn't look so silly when it tweets out. Then I'm just going to add a one-liner at the end of it. Find more tips by clicking my latest blog about Facebook Live success. Boom. There we go. Now we have a tweet that's all ready to go. Select my image. Now it's going to look great. And then if we wanted to, we could use that same exact status on LinkedIn and on Facebook. And now our first tip is done. Our second tip is pretty easy too. That second tip is find an expert in your field that you can quote. And maybe you don't want to go for like the upper echelon, New York Times bestselling was just on Today's Show person, but maybe you can find a mid-level expert that you could quote, that you could also then notify and let them know that you quoted them, and perhaps they'd want to share it, retweet it, post it on their own Facebook, or even better, just shoot them a DM, say, hey, I'm working on this blog about this topic. I'd love to get your feedback because I think my community would find value in it. You know, everybody loves a good ego stroke, and the best way to stroke someone's ego is to include them in your blog. I recently did that on my website, davidpridespeaks.com, which is a website about my professional speaking. You'll see that I did that recently. We'll switch over to my blog right now, and I did a blog about influencer marketing for schools. And in here, you'll see I did all kinds of research and different things. But then down at the bottom here, what you're also going to find is that I went ahead and I quoted a good friend of mine. Now, here he is. His name is Saul Colt. You know, bills himself as the best word-of-mouth marketer on the planet. And I had him send me over a quote about influencers and how to reach out to them and what Saul says. Why did I quote Saul? Because Saul's an expert in the field. So to me, it makes perfect sense to feature Saul in my blog. And then if he wanted to tweet out to his massive community, he could, right? We'd be piggybacking off of his expertise. And it's a great, free way to grow your organic reach of your blog and get more eyeballs. My third tip for getting eyeballs onto your blog might be one that you're already doing. Well, why not run it as an ad? And I mean like actually a targeted ad. And so one that you reach the people that the blog is most helpful to. So if you're writing a blog about, you know, how to fix the engine in your car, or maybe you're a plumber about how to fix, you know, a stuffed up pipe, or maybe you're a dog groomer and you're looking to keep your dogs from getting matted. Well, why not run an ad on social media just for $5 or $10? You could rapidly increase the reach of your blog. Some keys, just make sure that it's targeted correctly, geographically correct also, so you're not reaching people internationally if you don't serve an international potential customer base. But don't discount ads thinking that they're just going to be too expensive. Moral of the story is experiment with ads. See what you find out for yourself. Don't just think Google's going to know the answer. But if you know where your community is online, why not run some ads there? Finally, step number 4 of the 4th easiest way to get more traffic to your blog. Come on, tell me you're at least sharing everything to social media, right? You are posting it up on your Facebook page, your personal and your business page. You are tweeting it out. And hey, word to the wise, about 89% of all tweets are never even read or seen. So don't be afraid about tweeting out your blog like 10 or 15 times within the week that you publish it. Because the same person's really, really unlikely to see those multiple tweets promoting the same thing. And if they do, if they follow you, then they're probably interested in your content anyhow, right? Because you're only producing content that adds value. At least that's what I'm trying to do here, and which is why I hope you subscribe to my channel and comment and share with your friends. We're gonna move right on though, now to number 5. The number 5 easiest way to be promoting your blog is, once you've got it done, repurpose it. Turn that puppy into a video, right? So go ahead and turn it into a video using a tool like InVideo or whatever your favorite blogging tool is. Turn your blog into a video. Then you have a transcription that you can also have. So you might even go ahead and turn your blog into a podcast, and then maybe there's some data in there that you could turn into an infograph. And there's definitely multiple tweets, because we've already gone over how to find those tweets in your blog. You're looking for those key nuggets that are tantalizing enough to get people to click through and read your blog. So you're looking for ways to repurpose it. And if it's a super long topic and you don't feel like writing a 4,000 word dissertation, helping someone fix something or grow something, then go ahead and break it into a couple different parts. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Heck, you get people reading the first blog, they're probably gonna come back and read the second one. So don't be afraid to repurpose the work you've already done. And if you had a blog that was super popular from the past, why not resurrect that puppy? If it was popular back then, it's probably going to be popular now. And as long as the content is evergreen, why not update the stats or update the strategy and publish another blog on that topic? It's obviously a popular one. So believe the numbers and go ahead and publish it again. This takes us to number 6, the bonus tip. So I have a tool that I really like using. I think the base package starts at less than $20 a month. You can find the affiliate link in my description below. But Missing Letter is a really neat tool that helps you repurpose your blogs into multiple pieces of social media content. Now, what I like about it even more is that it does all the work for you. So the moment you publish a blog, it goes through and it finds stuff that you could turn into tweets or that you could turn into content for your social media. Here we have my Missing Letter account. Here's some blogs that I'm currently promoting. It shows you how many clicks they've gotten, how many times they're gonna share. I put in how long they're evergreen for 6 months or 12 months or however long I want them to keep promoting it. And Missing Letter actually writes the content for me. It also provides you with a calendar so you can see when those pieces of content are going to go out next. And at the end of it, it gives you some analytics so you can see where people are clicking your content. Apparently I have a big following in France, so hey, menage a boogie, I guess, right? It shows your content, your country breakdown, what people are using, their browsers, best time of day, and then the top blogs, and then how many clicks you're getting in total from whatever time period. It's an awesome tool. Check out Missing Letter. Link is in the bio. Yes, it's an affiliate link, but click over through, check it out. It saves you so much time. And if you publish several blogs like I do, then it turns those into great tweets and great Facebook and LinkedIn posts for a very long period of time. As long as your content is evergreen and the information is gonna be useful for the next several months, missingletter.com is probably one of the best tools you can use to automate some of that blog promotion that takes so much of our time. And finally, my last bonus tip is how to actually use blogs. That means we want to use blogs as more of a filter than as the end of the story. The way that I like to use blogs is I like to write blogs that help me identify customers that I can then retarget with ads in the future. So if you're a business right now. Say you're a dog groomer, like I just help the dog groomer, so they're on my mind, or you're a plumber, or you manufacture something. Think of blogs that may help answer frequently asked questions that you're getting and answering all the time. But they're specific enough to indicate to you that this person's a prospect, right? That they have a need. Because if I'm Googling how to fix my water filter, then I probably have a problem with my water filter, and I'm probably a homeowner, right? So I'm probably somebody that'd be great for a plumber to advertise to. So real quick, here is how I would use this information. If I were you, if I were in the services industry, or a small business owner or a large business owner trying to increase readers to my blog, but then also capitalizing it by turning those readers into customers, I would publish blogs that offer extremely helpful content about specific issues that people are looking the answer for. And the reason they're looking for that answer is because they're a prospect or a potential customer of your business. So here's how this goes down. Let's say that we identify we're a pest control company. And we know we want to run ads on Facebook, but we also know that pest control is a pretty universal need, but it really only applies to, a certain income level and also homeowners. Because if you rent, you're probably not worried about mice. Well, hopefully you're not. But even if you are, then you're probably telling your landlord you're not paying $300 a month for pest control service, or even $19 a month for pest control service if you're a renter. So there'd be no reason for you to see our ad because you're not part of our prospecting field. But if we were to go out and publish a blog called 5 Ways to Keep Mice Out of Your Shed, what does that tell us about the people who are clicking it? Well, a few things, but the first thing it tells us is, 1, you have a problem with mice in your shed. Number 2, you're probably a homeowner because otherwise you don't care. Right? And number 3, it's probably a pretty immediate need because you just clicked it. So you're a homeowner, you have a problem with mice, and you're already taking action to fix it. You sound like a pretty motivated person. So what I'm going to do is run an ad on Facebook advertising our latest blog that covers 3 ways to keep mice out of your shed. You're going to click it, and thanks to the magic of the Facebook pixel that I have installed on that site, or the Twitter pixel, or the LinkedIn pixel, whatever pixel you're using, I'm going to retarget everybody who reads that blog in the next 5 days with an ad. And my ad is going to have an offer. And because I know that you already read my blog, you're going to trust me a little bit more, but also you're an actual prospect. This isn't just a general ad to the entire country. No, this is to the people who read my blog about how to get mice out of their shed, which tells me that they are homeowners and they have a problem with mice. So use your blogs intelligently, right? You drive traffic to their blogs with ads and organic search and everything else you can possibly do to get eyeballs on it, but you don't leave them there in case your website doesn't convert. What do? We retarget them back on social media with ads about the topic or related to the topic that they just read about. So your ad, if you're the pest control company looking to grow your exterminations process, probably what you're going to want to do is serve someone an ad that says, still having problems with mice in your shed? Click here, save $50 on your first service. Right? It makes it easier. They trust your brand already. That brand recall is there because they just saw an ad 4 or 5 days ago. I encourage you to try that out. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you don't know anything about the Facebook Pixel, there's 4 million videos about how to install a Facebook Pixel. It doesn't take very long. It should not cost you very much if you happen to have an agency do it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions about social media, marketing, entrepreneurship, anything else, comment below, tag a friend, share it on social media, and please, please, please subscribe. And I appreciate every single one of you that have done so in the past month. Release a video every single week. We'll catch you next time.